G'day, Grant John over here. Just thought I'd give you a quick update on not sim racing, beer, home brew. Just about to keg a home brew. Just watched the V8s in Townsville, having a beer. Got the Boosted Media Silly Sunday on tonight. Light on the thing there. So going to put it down, brew into a keg. It's been in the keg. Oh, sorry, the keg. It's been in the pot for about 2.5 weeks. Could have gone last weekend, but it's been a lager, so it takes a little bit longer. Anyway, I'll just show you the setup I've got, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we are using 19 litre corny kegs. They're called corny kegs. They're the old Pepsi and Coca-Cola type kegs. Actually, no, these are actually fitted out the same as, but brand new kegs from Kegland. These ones, I think they're all new kegs. So in here, the fridge, I've actually been what we call cold crushing. Cold crushing is after the brew has been fermented, has finished fermenting, we are cold crushing it, which gets all the sediment to the bottom. Right down the bottom here, you can see all the sediment nicely at the bottom. And it's actually quite clear beer. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to put that into this keg here. It's been cleaned and sanitized, all good. Maybe I'll do, if you're interested, I'll do a thing how you clean and sanitize. But yeah, there's plenty of videos on YouTube. Anyway, I'll show you the next step when it's beers going from that one to that one. Okay, so we're actually filling. This has got a bit of pressure in it. It's actually pressurized, pumping it through this line here into the keg. I haven't actually got the safety release valve off. You hear the air coming out. She'll actually start filling up now a bit more. So now the pressure in this is the pressure in this is pumping into here. Got the relief valve off. It's going to slowly fill. We just want this to slowly fill. You can see where it was. This is like 30 seconds ago from here. Into slowly going down. So we'll fill this keg, come back, and I'll show you when it starts bubbling out here. We've got sanitizer in here. Well, sanitizer's out, but there'll be still foam in there. It may bubble foam out of here, but it's all good. Don't fear the foam in beer language. Okay, so the press conference for the Darwin round is on. I'm going to shoot it across here, and we're getting down with the beer. Still got a little bit more to go. I've got a feeling it's stalling. You can just see a bit of foam coming out of the pressure relief valve. Obviously there's no more pressure left, so I'm going to put a bit more pressure in. So we've got a gas bottle, CO2. Just connect this up, and there we go. You should be able to hear the gas going in. Don't want too much gas because there's not much beer to go left. We'll be down to 6 litres, 5 litres left. You can see it's actually bubbling a bit more. We'll just manage that until we get to the right amount. So we're nearly there. Okay, I think she's full. I must have more in that keg, that pot where we ferment, to what was coming out. Actually, the pressure relief valve, I've got beer coming out, so I've actually overfilled this. Oh well, as long as it's full, doesn't care. Okay, so finished filling the keg. This keg now is actually full. I just had to clean up with the rag of the spilt beer because it had foamed up a little bit. All good. Last thing we need to do is actually just connect to the gas up, and we want to get rid of oxygen on the beer. So you won't be able to see, but on the posts for the keg, there's a little notch in the thing that indicates that's the gas side. This side here has nothing, no notch on it, on that just spot there. So we connect the gas up here, connect it up. Okay, so the gas is connected, CO2. I've got it about 30 PSI. Release the oxygen out of the keg that would be left. There should be no oxygen in there because we've actually pre-done this before it actually filled the keg. just double check because you don't want oxygen on beer because it puts the homebrew taste. So we're trying to get rid of the homebrew taste and go back to a more normal beer. Everyone talks about homebrew taste. It's usually because of could be oxygen. So we're just going to do this a few times, let the pressure go up. But yeah, homebrew, it's good. Love it. Love doing the different flavors, changing the beer styles. All good. One more time. Well, actually, we'll do it 2 more times, but there's not much headspace in there, so it's pretty easy. So CO2 is heavier than oxygen, so it goes to the bottom quite quickly. And just let it build up. It's full pressure now. Okay, this is what's called a pressure fermenter. So, hang on, where is it? Oh, over here. These are your normal homebrew ones. These aren't pressure fermenting. These are just fermenters. There's one through there. That's a mate's one there. I've got a kegerator. There's a mate's going around Australia, going sailing for 6 months. Okay, so I'm going to force carbonate this keg. It's half carbonated. It wouldn't be full carbonation yet because the pressure fermenter that's sitting in there probably only had it at 5 to 10 psi. Just going to shake it now. You watch this. Not watch. You may be able to hear. No, I don't think you will be able to hear it. But if we shake it like this, it's actually on the gas at the moment with about 30 psi, I think. No, only 22 actually. We'll turn that up a bit. About 30. And again, sometimes your beer will come out a little bit too carbonated at the beginning. I prefer an over-carbonated beer, which is heady, big head. You might be able to hear the gas going in. Stop shaking. Stops. Anyway, I'm going to force carbonate this for only about a couple of minutes. And I reckon I've still got a couple of kegs around there that need to go in the fridge. So this will be carbonated before I put it in the fridge, even though it's cold now because it's coming from this fridge at normal fridge temperature. But yeah, just going to force carbonate this. So basically, with it laying down on its side, it's getting a bigger surface area because the beer is not fully up to the top. There's a bit of air. We shake it, gets the carbonation to a lot quicker. Anyway, at the end of this, we're going to have a really good brew. What type of brew was it? Actually, I'll have to look at this. I'll get back to you. Okay. Still, just give it a quick more shake because I'm not quite there. Just had to find out. This is actually a European lager with premium yeast. Yeast makes a big difference with the beer. The quality of the yeast. It can change your flavours with different types of strains of yeast. Very technical. I've actually put citrus hops in this and also hops that I grew myself. Blake gave my wife at the post office a hop vine. Anyway, these here are actually beer hops. Get in the light. That's actually, they're uncut, or they're just the buds. I won't go right into them. Really should be cut down and actually like mold up into a not a powder, but like a. I don't know if I've actually got. I actually have some. When you buy them in the shops, they come like that. It's a Morgan's hop pellet. It's a Citra, and that's a hop on a hop plant. If you want to see a hop plant in real, I can actually got a video of that. In here, I'll try and make this up so they're more prepared. This is the store-bought ones. These are all packed and crushed into like a pellet. It's actually a little bit broken up, these pellets, but yeah, that's actually gives you the flavouring in your beer. All beer companies use different hops. Anyway, that's what I'll be doing tonight. Just a quick rundown. I've actually cleaned up the shed a little bit. I've actually put curtains in for my sim. So I do sim racing. If anybody actually is looking at this without it, we're doing the Silly Sunday tonight at Sandown. I'm racing the Ferrari GT3 car tonight, and oh yeah, that's my sim setup. I've actually got these curtains set up so I can actually, if it's cold, it's actually not too cold tonight. We are in winter, but it's not too cold tonight. I can close them off and put a heater on and just keep this room thing, because this is just a garage, separate garage out the back. Anyway, thanks for watching.